Hello, boys and girls. It's when I feel like 8 o'clock. I was just discussing with my life coach the finer points of putting up curtains and shit like that, and that gave me all the reason I had needed to do a video instead. Yeah, that's. And now, what did I go 4 for 5 last night? Not too bad, not too shabby. Especially when around trade deadline, it makes it a little more difficult. This is where my expertise comes in handy, boys and girls. Yeah. Anyways, hope you're all well lived up there. My name's Body Lib. It's the best there. I said it. And that was an interesting trade deadline yesterday. I'll talk about more of that in my next video. But today I have all my faithful followers, like 15 of you, who need my picks every day. And I've got nothing else to do, so I do that, which is what I'm doing now. And I'm having coffee today, boys and girls. Look at that. Nummy. Caffeine is from heaven. Oh, okay. Let's get to going here. All right. So, come on. I have like $100 computer here, so bear with me. It works about as good as $100 computer would normally work. Tuesday, February 27th, and we are on to the Hurricanes and the Bruins. Carolina Hurricanes stood absolutely nothing at the deadline, which was really surprising. You would have thought they would have did something. The Bruins did a whole lot, but apparently they haven't been playing very well. I would think that getting Nash would certainly help out their morale and give them a good jump, knowing that management is showing confidence in them, but didn't come out against Buffalo, that's for sure. So going against the Hurricanes, I believe on a back-to-back. I don't know. I think it should be that the Bruins win this game. They should have wrapped their head around. I think what happened with Buffalo is you have that excitement, and you kind of get a sense of relief. And then you go out there maybe not quite prepared because of all the happenings of the day. And now getting back home and getting things back into perspective again, I think they'll probably beat the Hurricanes probably about 4-2. The Penguins and the Devils both did something at the trade deadline. This is going to be a very difficult game. I honestly, without Murray in net, I'm tempted to go with the Devils here. If you are... The Devils on the road would be a nice pick for you for some good scratch. I think you'd get some good odds on that. That being said, bringing in Brassard for the Penguins is insane. And Jari is not a bad goaltender at all. He's been playing very, very well. So, I really like what the Devils did picking up Grabner and Maroon. It's going to... They have very deep. It makes their roster very deep up front. That's for sure. I wouldn't bet on this unless you just want to. This is going to be a card where you want to see if you can pull out some scratch. And that's the case. I would take the Devils 3-2, but I could easily see the Penguins winning this as well. So only bet it if you just want to make one card look a little better scratch wise. But I would stay away from the game, honestly. Capitals and Senators. Now, I can't see the Senators having too much gumption after everything that's gone down there. But the Capitals have been playing poorly. They didn't do much at the deadline. I still think the Caps should win this. I'm going to say 4-3. What do we want to do? I got to move you guys for a bit here so I can... Okay. Maple Leafs and the Panthers. Why is this not working? Pissing me off. Okay, Maple Leafs and the Panthers. I'm taking the Leafs for sure. They did pick up Plekanec, made their team look a little better. Panthers really didn't do anything at all. I have a feeling they're going to probably miss now. So I'd take the Maple Leafs 4-3. Not to mention, getting to the end of the season with Babcock as a coach, you'll start to see the Leafs win a lot. He prepares teams for the end of the season and for the playoffs all through the year. So you're going to see the Leafs win a lot in the last little bit, I imagine. Blues versus the Wild. Now, you want to talk about a team that has some low morale here. Losing Stastny, basically management saying, I don't think you guys are good enough this year. We'll try it again next year. It's got to hurt, especially when you're only 1 or 2 points out of the playoffs. Now, that being said, Mike Yeo can turn that into like us against them and go out and just crush the Wild here. And you know what? I think that's what's going to happen. I think Mike Yeo is going to like get out the battle cry, and the Wild. I think they'll win. They'll get up about 2-0 early and then just hold on. I'll take the Blues, and I think they've lost a lot in a row, so it should be. It's kind of a risky pick, but I just have a feeling that's going to be the case, especially with what I know of Mike Yeo. Predators versus the Jets. The Predators did excellent getting Hartman. Fantastic pickup, but the Jets getting Stastny is insane. Going up against the Predators still their weakest point, even with Johansson and Turris, I would say is up the middle, and the Jets are like crushing every team almost up the middle right now. So as long as Hellebuck is in net, and it's so early in the morning, I haven't even checked the goaltenders on all these games because they don't generally know yet. So if Hellebuck's in net, then I'm taking the Jets for sure. Flames versus the Stars. The Stars have been surprisingly inconsistent lately, and so have the Flames. I wouldn't bet on this game. I really don't know. I'd probably take the Stars 3-2, but I'd stay far away from it. Kings and the Golden Knights. Golden Knights are in a back-to-back. I think it's a back-to-back against each other. Kings won last night. They've made some nice moves, the Kings. They're certainly going to be they're a playoff team. I don't think they're a contender, and that's why I didn't really agree with the moves, but heck, they could probably win a round out of it. And the Golden Knights really didn't do too much. Oh, yeah, well, they brought in Tatar. And that's going to be interesting because we'll see if everything they touch turns to gold. Because Tatar, there's a lot of potential in there, and they gave up a lot for him. If they turn him into a 40-goal scorer, I mean, it's just going to be another reason why you go, these guys are incredible. On a back-to-back, I think I like the Kings are putting in Wedgwood, I think. I got to take the Golden Knights if that's the case. Golden Knights 4-3. And Oilers versus the Sharks. The Oilers have been looking much better. I can't say the Sharks have looked really good as well, and they brought in Kane. I'm going to say the Sharks simply because of that. They're just going to have, I think it's going to give them a huge boost. But I don't think it's going to be I think it'll probably go into overtime or something like that, say 4-3. Anyways, boys and girls, that's my full 42%. That's all I got to give today. Make sure you're subscribing to that subscribe button and hitting the freaking belly thingamajigger. Get your free Jaime's Body Lube and my NHL Pearls of Wisdom necklace because everybody wants those. Have a great day and lots of love to you.